Hi everyone, it's Chris Hale here coming to you with another Profit Squirrel Casino Series video. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fantastically well. In this video, what we're going to do is we're actually going to walk through some of the casino offers that you will see in the Profit Squirrel members area. And my idea in doing this with you is to start to tie together the concepts of the previous videos, showing you with an actual example how all of that comes into play, and actually going through some of the initial offers to make you feel comfortable in completing them yourself. Most of my examples are actually going to focus on the slot games, as that is what most of these offers require you to use. However, when I'm talking about casino games, I'm also talking about stuff like roulette, bingo, things like that. Those are all kind of grouped under the same set of categories. But this video is mainly going to focus on the slots for the offers that we'll be completing here. And one thing I just want to say is when you're doing casino offers, look after yourself. Make sure you're only doing the steps of the offer. Don't be depositing extra money in more than you have to. Don't be gambling with these slot machines, because some people do find them fun to play and they'll keep playing on beyond the actual offer. And that's something that we don't really want to be doing. So look after yourself, make sure you're match betting, make sure you're smart with this, and only doing stuff when you have the advantage. Don't be tempted to be getting into gambling or doing extra spins on these offers. Only do it when you have the advantage. Keep match betting, stick with that. All right, so let's check out some of these offers. So I'm going to go through some offers here on Profit Squirrel, and this first one, Betfair, 25 free spins, no deposit, is a risk-free offer. So let's go through the steps. Let's see what you actually need to do in order to qualify for this offer. The first thing you basically just need to do is use your existing Betfair account. Now you'll already have that if you've done this sportsbook offers before, which you should have done before you start moving on to any sort of casino offers. And you're actually only eligible for this offer if you've never played in the Betfair casino before. If you have played those games, then you can't actually get this offer. It won't be available to you. And the reason this offer is risk-free is because all you need to do is actually log in to the casino side of Betfair, choose this option, choose this offer, and you'll be given the 25 free spins. And you can use those on any of the slot machines that you want. And the best part of it is that there are no wagering requirements on anything that you win. So you can spin 25 times and then it's no problem to actually just go ahead and withdraw the winnings. So you can spin 25 times and then you can withdraw any winnings, or you can keep them in your Betfair wallet to use on future offers or to use in the Betfair exchange when you're laying off bets. Alright, so let's click through to this offer and let's have a look at it. I've actually done this offer before, so I actually won't be eligible for it. But you can see basically what you should expect when you actually come to doing this offer. So you'll click through, it will offer you the 25 free spins here on Betfair. Just click accept and then go ahead and log into your Betfair account. So here I am, I've gone ahead, I've logged in here, I'm in the casino section of Betfair, and these are the promotions that are available to me. You can actually see this little message on the left that has said to me, I'm not eligible for this promotion, which is a shame, but it's because it's not my first visit to the casino section. So I can't actually show you with the free spins what this offer looks like, but for you, you would come into this area and you would get some sort of message saying that you can claim the 25 free spins, and you would just accept that, and that would be credited to your account. So once you've got those, you've got to go ahead and use them on a game. So we're going to go ahead and collect slots here from the casino section, and what that will do, it will bring up all the possible slots that you can use. Now, you basically have quite a lot of freedom here. You can use them on almost any game. What we've actually done with Profit Squirrel is we've recommended one that we suggest you use. You'll see that here in this summary step 6, Big Bear, RTP of 95.48%. And the reason we've done that is because actually by recommending a slot, it just makes it a little bit easier if you don't really want to deal with all of these many slots that we have here. And Big Bear also has a really decent return to player, so you're more likely to actually get a win from those free spins. The good thing about Big Bear as well is that it allows smaller stake sizes, so it actually allows you to bet with 10 pence each time. So You'll see it at the top here, this one here, Big Bear. If you can't find it, there's a search function here, and then you can actually just go ahead and type in the name of the slot that you're looking for. This is if they've moved it off the front page, and you'll see there it is. That's the search result there. A cool thing about Betfair is that you can actually click this eye symbol here in the corner of any of the offers, and it will bring up information about the game, including the RTP, the return to player, and you can see that 95.48% down here. So go ahead and hit play now, and the game will load up. If you have any problems with the game loading, then check the flash settings in your browser. Some of these games do still use flash. It's a little bit old school in that way. If you're having real trouble loading it up, speak to the live chat on the bookmaker site, and they'll be able to help you out, get it working for your system. So you can see that it's loaded up here for me. I'm going to make that window a lot bigger so that you can see, and then I'll go ahead and click start. I'm not actually going to play the game here. Oh, you can hear the music kicking in. Mute that. Mute is in the bottom right hand corner if you want to mute it. I'm not actually going to play the game because I don't have the free spins, but this is what you would see here. And then what you would do is go ahead and reduce the bet amount here down to 10 cents. That is the smallest amount that it allows you to bet with on this game. And we would do that because the amount of free spins that we're getting is we're getting 25 free spins that are 10p each. So you have to use a game where you can bid with 10 pence each time. Then once you're ready to roll, you just go ahead and hit the spin button on the right hand side there, spin through your free spins and see how you do. Any wins that you get will be in this box at the bottom here that says total win, and you'll see that those are credited to your Betfair account. And that's it. It's pretty simple. Once you've gone through the free spins, you may have won, you may not have, but as we said before, it's a risk-free offer, so you have nothing to lose by attempting it, and you could get some really nice wins here. Cool. So let's move on to one of the other offers. Okay, so the second offer that we're going to take a look at here is this next one on our list, the Virgin Games. Deposit £10, get 30 free spins. Now, you're going to see similar steps in this to the last offer, but this is not a risk-free offer. This is, as I said before, one of the games that you could do, one of the offers that you can attempt when you actually have a bit of bank and you can stomach what is called the variance. Now, you'll see how variance applies to offers like this. It's a concept that we talked about before, and what it actually means with games like this is that to qualify for these free spins, these 30 free spins, we actually need to deposit £10. Now, there's a chance that we're actually going to qualify for the 30 free spins, and then we're going to make money, we're going to make a profit, and we're going to maybe even hit a jackpot. But there is a chance that you deposit that £10, you spin through it to qualify for the 30 free spins, and then you don't actually win anything during that qualifying stage or during the 30 free spins. So actually you'd be down £10 overall. So it is not a risk-free offer. So why do we bother doing it? Well, we bother doing it because we've calculated that the offer actually has a positive expected value. So because of variance, you might find that you'll complete this offer and you'll be up, or you might find that you lose your stake amount. But if you keep going through these offers with positive expected value, then over time you should make the expected value. So over time you will be profiting. This offer has an expected value of £3.93. You can see that here. So what that is basically saying that if you completed this offer enough times, you would actually make £3.93 as your overall profit. Even if some of the times completing it you won big and some of the times completing it you actually lost your £10 stake. Of course, you can't complete the same offer over and over again, but if you're completing many different offers, all of which have a positive expected value, then you should be in a position to get the expected value and to make money from them. So when you've got a good bank behind you, you've made a decent amount of money on the sportsbook, that's when you can think about trying these offers that are not risk-free but are good value, and that's why we do them, for the good value. They're not gambling, they are good value. So when you've got a decent amount in your bank, several £100s from completing the sportsbook offers or other risk-free casino ones, then if you want to, you don't have to at all, you might want to start dabbling in these casino offers. And as I say, over time, you will be profitable with them because you will be getting positive expected value. So just make sure you understand what type of offer you're doing and if that offer is risk-free or not, just so you know exactly what you should expect when you're doing them. So with that being said, let's get into this offer. It's a pretty basic concept. Basically, what you have to do is deposit £10 into the Virgin Games Casino, spin through that, so use all of that up when spinning, and then you'll be given 30 free spins. And you have to use those 30 free spins on a specific machine, and that is the double bubble slot. It's mentioned here. So what we do is we're actually going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll have a certain return to player that we can expect from the £10, the initial amount that we stake. And then, of course, double bubble, the slot machine, will have its own RTP percentage. All of those things factor in when we're calculating the expected value for this offer. Of course, you don't need to calculate it. We've actually done that there for you. And this is a pretty common sequence for a casino offer. There's a qualification requirement, and then there's some sort of free spin, and you can do certain things with them subject to different restrictions. So let's check out what this would actually look like. First thing to do, go ahead, click on the link in the top left, and that will take you where you need to be to the Virgin Games Casino, and go ahead, hit join now and enter your details. This is just like when you were joining the sports books, when you're joining the bookmakers, or when you're signing up for the exchanges, exactly the same process. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll deposit the amount that is required for this offer. At the moment, at the time of recording, it is £10. Of course, this may change, but using this casino example, at the moment, it is £10. So I'll go ahead, I'll sign up, and I'll deposit £10 into my account. During the registration process, when you actually are depositing into the account, you'll probably see this banner here, which gives you the option to opt in for the offer that we're talking about. By default, the box is actually ticked to say, yes, I'd like the free spins, but just double check as you're going through it. Make sure that that box is actually ticked for you. Then when you're happy, go ahead, accept the terms and conditions and hit deposit, and you should be ready to roll. So once we've done that, let's just go check on the offer and see what we need to do. And what this is saying to us is that we can go ahead and wager this £10 deposit on any slot. So we want to use a slot machine with a high RTP. We've recommended Starburst here, which has a 96% RTP. That's a pretty good one to use. And then you just want to go ahead and play through the £10. Go back to Virgin Games, and I'm going to click the home button, and then we are ready to roll. So going to go ahead, click on the slots button here, bring up all the different slots. This is going to start to look pretty familiar to you. Here is the Starburst slot. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into that one. Let it load up. Once it's loaded up, go ahead, hit continue, and this is going to start to show you pretty standard features that you're going to see on most slot machines. So what you can do here is you can actually change the level. That is actually altering the amount of lines, as we call it. Lines is something that we've mentioned before, min, stake, max lines. That's actually changing the amount of lines, which is the opportunities to win on this game. But then once you actually change those levels, once you increase the opportunities to get a winning combination on the screen, it actually changes the amount that you're betting here. So on the left, you can see that we're currently betting 50p. That's what it says at the bottom as well. You can see that we've got our £10 credit here. And we've also got our value here, the amount that we want to stake. So the combination you use here is actually up to you, because all we've actually got to do is play through this £10 amount. If you remember from the video on variance, if we set the lines to maximum here, up to 10, and we set the spin value down to the minimum amount, max lines minimum spin, what that is actually going to do is lower our variance. So our chance now is that we are going to win more often, but we're actually going to get smaller wins. If you want to, what you can do is you can increase your bid size so that you're doing maybe £1 per spin, and we'll put the levels down like that, which is going to basically be increasing your variance. So there is a lower chance with these spins that we're going to win anything, but if we do win something, it will be a higher amount. So totally up to you there what you want to do. So cool, what I'm going to do is use these up fairly quickly with a little bit of a balance. I'm actually just going to have level 1 and I'm going to have 10 cents on each time. So that means each bet is going to be £1. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to spin this 10 times, go through it, see what happens. But you can see here my cash has gone down to 9 there on the left hand side. And I basically just want to get rid of that £10 to qualify for the free spins. So come join me in a minute when I've spun through this 10 times and I'll hopefully be in a position where I've qualified for the 30 free spins. Alright, so when you've actually gone through your £10 qualifying amount, you'll actually get this pop up here and it will say you've got 30 free spins to use on Double Bubble. They'll tell you when they need to be used by, which I believe is normally about 72 hours to sort of 48 to 72 hours. And then if you want, you might as well go ahead and click play now. That'll take you over to the appropriate machine. Choose if you want to play the game with sound. I'm going to say no, let that load up, and just while that has loaded up, I'm actually going to just go ahead and I'm going to double check what I want to do with the free spins here. So what we are suggesting at Profit Squirrel is the whole max lines min stake approach. Basically that you want to try and maximize your chance of winning with these free spins. So let's go back to Double Bubble and do that. What you will actually see is up on the left hand side here, my balance has gone up to £18.30. And the reason for that is because of the variance. So my idea was to spin through that £10 that I actually deposited, and I was happy to lose that £10. I knew there was a chance that I wouldn't win anything. But what actually happened to me when I was playing that last slot is that I was getting some wins and I had still played through the £10 amount. So I've actually qualified for this 30 free spins, this amount here on Double Bubble. But I've also happily made £8.30 on that previous slot as well. So I'm £8.30 up in profit, kind of no matter what happens. That's a cool thing that can happen with these slot machine games, and some of our members have been up even more. But I want to stress that it is not going to happen to you every time necessarily. What you need to realize is when doing these offers, you can win well like I have here, but you should just be happy with the expected value over time. Do not feel bad if you actually go ahead, deposit the £10 and you don't win anything, because that was the whole point all along. It's positive because we've got these free spins. Looking at the Double Bubble game here, there doesn't actually seem to be an ability to change the spin amount or the amount of lines on here. So we're going to actually probably need to go ahead and update that tutorial on Profit Squirrel just to clarify that. I think that is because we're playing with the free spins. I think if we were playing with actual funds, we would obviously have the opportunity to change the amount of win lines and change our stake amount. So no problem. Let's just go ahead and spin through the free spins that have been given to us on this game. Just spinning through them here. As you can see on the left hand side, the amount of your free spins actually goes down as you play, and any wins like before will appear in this box here. So I'll rejoin you in a minute when I've actually gone through these spins. Alright, so I'm coming to the end here. You can see that I've got auto spinning on. I clicked the blue button on this machine and I'm just letting it spin away for me, and it's getting the odd win and just going through the free spins, and it should stop once these free spins have run out, and it does. Okay, all good. So sweet, that was pretty nice. I made a profit of £3.89 from that slot machine. And you can see that after completing this offer, my balance is £22.97. 19 pence, and I deposited £10 initially. So that's really cool. That's like an ROI of 120%, a really nice return there. So this has actually worked out really well for me, this offer. And as you play through these casino offers, you shouldn't be surprised if the same thing does happen to you, because it's entirely possible that it will over time. Of course, I don't want to keep hammering on about it, but do not expect it every single time. You know, what we really should have expected over enough of these games is the expected value. But as you've seen here, you can win more. It is possible to win more here when you're actually doing these offers. If you want, you can leave those funds in your account to complete future offers with Virgin Games. Or what I would suggest is that you can actually withdraw those funds back into your bank account, keep them in your match betting bank, and use them to complete further offers. Always reinvest your profits in more match betting. That's what I would suggest to you until you're at a level where you've got a comfortable bank and you can do match betting and you can happily withdraw and just spend it on other things, holidays, extra day-to-day expenses, whatever you want to buy with it. To withdraw your funds, just go back to the home section of Virgin Games, hit the menu on the left-hand side and hit the withdraw tab, and then just go ahead and select the amount that you want to withdraw. That is all pretty standard procedure. So what I would do is I'd go back to Profit Squirrel, go back to the offer, I would mark it as complete if I haven't already done so, and then I'd move on to the next casino offer. So what you're going to be seeing really is in these future offers a combination of risk-free bonus cash. So like this next one is 888 Casino, where you get £88 in free spins just for signing up. That's more similar to the Betfair offer. That's more like a risk-free offer. And then you'll also see others such as this Bet365 one, the £100 bonus cash. That's the offer after that, which are more similar in nature to this Virgin Games one, where you've actually got to deposit a certain amount of money and you're risking that amount too. If you want me to go through more examples of different types of offers, I can do. Just let me know in the comments below, give me a shout, more than happy to do that. But these are the two basic styles of casino offer. So if you can understand these, and if you can understand all the concepts that we spoke about in our previous videos, you are in a fantastic position to go ahead, add this to your match betting toolkit and make some extra profits. So I hope that's been really helpful to you. As I said before, do not complete offers that do not have a positive expected value. Do not throw your own funds in and start gambling here. Make sure the advantage is in your favor. Make sure the expected value is positive and you are only doing offers where you have the edge. We want you to be winning here. Drop me a comment below if you've enjoyed that, or if there's anything else you want me to cover. Hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.